piteous overthrow do with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which, but for their children's end, naught could remove, is now the 90-minute traffic of our stage, the which you with patient ears attend. What here shall miss, our toils shall strive to mend.
Capulets!
Come on, Montague! Hark, fools! Put up your swords. You know not what you do.
What, art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up your weapon or manage it to part these men with me.
What, drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell. All Montagues and thee! Have at thee, coward!
Let's go!
Give me my Montague!
Subjects, enemies to peace? Are they not here? What ho, you men?
You beasts! Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word by thee, Capulet, and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall be the forfeit of the peace. Until that time, all the rest apart. Capulet, you shall go along with me. Montague, come you this afternoon. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Who brings this ancient quarrel to a broach? Speak, nephew. Were you by when it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary and yours close fighting ere I did approach. In the instant came the fiery Tybalt with his sword prepared, which, as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head and cut the winds, till the prince came, who parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Glad I am he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worship sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drave me to walk abroad. So early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me and stole him to the covert of the wood.
Many a morn hath he there been seen, adding to clouds and more clouds with his deep sighs. Private in his chamber hangs himself, shuts up his windows, locks fair daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must this humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove. Could we but learn from whence his sorrow grow, we would willingly give cures know.
Oh, see where he comes. So please you, step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied. Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But news struck 9.
Ay, me sad hours seem long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours.
Not having that which makes them short.
In love?
Out.
A love?
Out of her favor, wherein in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in his due should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Why? Such is love's transgression. Grief of mine own lie heavy in my breast. Love is a smoke raised from the fume of sighs being purged in lovers' eyes. What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gall, preserving sweet. Where will my
supposed you loved.
Well, that hit you miss shall not be hit by Cupid's arrow. She have Diane's wit, and stronger chastity lives unharmed from love's weak bows. She lives uncharmed.
Then she have sworn that she will still live chaste?
She have forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
One that is stricken blind cannot forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.
But Montague is bound as well as I in penalty alike, and 'tis not hard, I think, for those so old as we to keep the peace.
But now, my lady, what say you of my suit?
But saying o'er what I had said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She has not seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in her pride, ere we may think her ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she, our happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made. The earth has swallowed all my hopes, but she is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her content is but a part. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have gathered many a guest such as I love. And you, among the store, one more, most welcome, makes my number more. Inherit at my house, here all see, but like her the most, whose merit most shall be. Go, Sirrah, trudge about through fair Verona, find those persons out whose names are written there, and to them say, my house, and welcome on their pleasures stay.
Find them out whose names are written here, but I can never find what names the writing person hath here writ. I must to the learned. Then, I pray, sir, can you read?
Aye, mine own fortune and my misery.
Perhaps you've learned it without book, you say honestly. Rest you married.
Stay, fellow, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, County Anselm and his beauteous sisters, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, my uncle Capulet and daughters, my fair niece Rosaline, a fair assembly. Whither should they come?
Up
Whither?
to our house to supper.
Whose house?
My mistress.
Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Now I will tell you without asking. My mistress is the great rich Capulet. And if you be not of the house of Montagues, I pray come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
At this same ancient feast of Capulet sups the fair Rosaline, whom thou so lovest, with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and with unattainted eye, compare her face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
Oh, when the devout religion of mine eye maintains such falsehood, turn tears to fire. One fairer than my love, the all-seeing sun ne'er saw her match since first the world begun. I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
What lamb? What ladybird? God forbid, where's this girl? What, Juliet?
How now? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I remembered me. Thou'st hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughters of a pretty age?
Well, since I can tell her age in 2 hours.
She's not 14.
Oh, like 14 of my teeth, and yet to my teeth be it spoken, I had but 4. She is, not 14. How long is it now till Lammas tide?
Fortnight and odd days.
Oh, even a rod of all the days of the year come Lammas Eve at night Shall she be 14, that shall she. Mary, I remember it well, 'tis since the earthquake now, 11 years, and she was weaned of all the days of the year upon that day, sitting in the sun under the dove-house wall, my lord and you in an adventure. Nay, I do bear a brain. When shake, quoth the dove-house, 'twas no need I trow to bid me trudge, and 'tis since that day 11 years. For then she could stand high alone. Nay, by the rood she could have run and waddled all about, for even the day before she broke her brow, and then my husband, oh God be with his soul, he was a merry man, took up the child. Yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backward when thou hast more wit, wilt thou not, Jewel? And the pretty wretch left crying, and said, just see now, our jest shall come about. I warrant him I should live 1,000 years and never should forget it. Wilt thou not, Jewel? And pretty fool, it stinted, and said I.
Enough of this, I pray thee.
Thou
Hold
wast
thy
the prettiest babe
peace.
that e'er I nursed. I might live to see thee married,
Mary.
once I have my wish.
That, Mary, is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
An honor were not I thine only nurse, I would say. Thou hast sucked wisdom from my teeth.
Well, think of marriage now. Much younger than you are already made mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
Oh, a man, young lady, oh, lady, such a man is all the world. Oh, why, he is a man of wax.
Rona Summer have not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you will behold him at our feast. Read over the volume of young Paris' face. So shall you share all that he doth possess by having him, making yourself no less.
No less? Nay, bigger, women grown by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like the Paris love?
I'll look to like, if looking like he move. But no more deep lie and dark line eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madame, the guests are come. Dinner served up, you called, my young lady asked for. The nurse cursed in the pantry, and everything in extremity. I must hence to wait. I beseech you follow straight.
We follow thee. Juliet, the county stays.
Go, girl. Happy nights to happy days.
Give me a torch, I am not for this ambling. Being but heavier by the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes of nimble soles. I have a soul that so sticks me to the ground, I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
Is love a tender thing? It's too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in. A visor for a visor.
I dreamed a dream tonight.
Oh, so did I.
But what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed, asleep while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see. Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape, no bigger than an agate stone, drawn with a team of little atomies athwart men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes are made of long spider's legs. Her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film. Her wagoneer, a small, gray-coated gnat, not so big as a round little worm, pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love, or a courtier's knees, whose dream on courteses straight, or lawyer's fingers, who straight dream on fees, or lady's lips, who straight on kisses dream. Sometime she gallop over a courtier's nose, and then dreams he of smelling out a soup. And sometime comes she with a tight pig's tail, tickling a parson's nose as he lies asleep. And sometime she driveth over a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, drums in his ears, at which he starts and wakes, and thus being frightened, swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This is the very man that plats the maids of horses in the night. This is the hag, when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is the hag, when the stars align.
Peace! Mercutio thou talks of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air, and more inconstant than the wind.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for in my mind misgives some consequence yet hanging in the stars. But he that hath the steerage of my course shall bitterly begin his fearful day with this night's revels, and expire the term of a despised life, closed within my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death. Dress my sail, on, lusty gentlemen.
Oh, miss.
Welcome, gentlemen. Ladies that have toes unplagued with corns will have a bout with you. You're welcome, gentlemen. Come, musician, play. A hall, a hall. Give room and foot it, girls.
What lady doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
I know not, cousins.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night like a jewel in an ear, beauty too rich for use, but earth too dear. So shows a snowy dove trooping with crows, so her fellow shows. The measure done, I'll watch her place a stand, and by touching hers make blessed my her hand. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for ne'er I saw true beauty till this night.
This by his voice should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy. What, dares the slave come hither covered with an antique face, to fleer and scorn at our solemnity? Now, by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead I hold it not a sin.
Why, how now, kinsman? What forestoweth you so?
Cousin, this is a Montague, our foe. I will not has hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content thee, young cousin, and leave him alone. He bears him like a gentleman. Peace. Do not, in this house, cause him any trouble.
If this one such a villainous against me, I'll not endure him.
He shall be endured. What, good man boy? I say he shall. Go to. Am I the master here or you? Go to.
I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall now, seeming sweet, convert to bitter gall.
If I profane my unworthiest hand, the holy shrine is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch for tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your head too much. Which mannerly devotion shows in this? For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray. grant thou lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while my prayers effect I take. Thus from my lips, by yours, my sin is purged.
And have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips? Oh, trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
You kissed by the book.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
What Mary Bachelor, mother is the lady of the house, and a good lady, and a wise and virtuous, that I nursed your daughter that you talk with all. I tell you, he that can lay hold of her shall have the share.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear Count, my life is my foe's debt.
Away, be gone. The sport is at the best.
Aye, so I fear the more is my unrest.
Come hither, nurse. What is yon gentleman? What's he that follows there that would not dance?
Oh, I know not.
Ask his name. If he be married, my greatness like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo. And a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love, sprung from my only hate. Too early seen, unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
Now, come not away. The strangers are all gone.
Can I go forward when my heart is here?
Romeo, my cousin Romeo.
He is wise, and on my life hath stolen him home to bed.
He ran this way and left this orchard wall. Call, good Mercutio.
Romeo! Humors, madman, passion, lover. I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eye, by her high forehead and her scarlet lip, by her fine foot, straight leg, and quivering thigh, and the domain that there adjacent lie. That in thy likeness thou appear to us.
Come. He hath hid himself among these trees to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind is his love and best befits the dark.
Romeo, good night. I'll to my truckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Jest at scars that never felt a wound. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the sun, and Juliet is the east. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is but pale and sick with grief. Thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Oh, be not her maid. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools to wear it. Oh, cast it off. Oh, it is my lady. It is my love. Oh, that she knew that she were. She speaks, and yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me that she speaks. Her eyes, to the fairest stars in all of heaven, having some business to entreat to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What of her eyes, they, in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Through the airy region streams so bright that all birds would sing and think it were not night. Oh, see how she leans her hand upon her cheek. Oh, that I were gloved upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks. Speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more? Shall I speak in this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What is Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, please, some other name. What's in a name? Which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would he not Romeo call? Retain that dear perfection that he owes without that title. Romeo doth thy name, and for that name that is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I will never be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened night, so stunless on my counsel?
By name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee.
I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I perch these walls, for stony limits cannot keep love out. And what love does, dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
I have nights masks to hide my face. And but thou love me, let them bind me here. My life were better ended by their hate, than death corroged, wanting of thy love.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek, for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest thou mayst prove false at lovers' perjuries, then say, Jove laughs. Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully, or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think my behavior light, but trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange.
Lady, the moon that silver covers all these fruit tree tops.
I swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by then?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self.
In my dear heart's
Oh,
love.
do not swear. Although I join thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. 'Tis too rash, too unadvised, too sudden. To like the lightning which doth cease to be air, one can say it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet.
Who wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's vows for mine.
I gave thee mine when thou didst request it, and I would it were to give again. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Blessed night! Being a knight, I am afeard this all but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
Three words do Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow, by one that I'll procure to thee, where and what time that wilt perform the rite, and all thy fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. I come anon, but if thou meetst not well, I do beseech thee. By and by I come. Cease thy suit, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
So fried my soul,
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times worse to want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolboys with their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
'Tis almost morning, I would have thee gone. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep in thine eye, peace in thy breast. Wish thou were sleep in peace so sweet to rest. Were I to my ghostly father's cell, his dear help to crave, and my dear hap to tell.
The gray-eyed morn smiles in the frowning night. Now the sun advances burning eye. The day to cheer, night's dank dew to dry.
Tomorrow, Father.
And it is the day! Oh! Oh, what early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Therefore, thy earliness doth me assure thou art uproused by some distemperature. Or, if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight?
The last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
Oh, God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosaline?
Rosaline? My ghostly father, no. I've forgotten that name, and that name's woe.
Oh, my good son. But where hast thou been?
I have been feasting with mine enemy, where in sudden one hath wounded me. That's by me wounded. Both are remedied within thy holy physic and lie.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know that my dear heart's love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet, as hers is set on mine, save all what thou must combine. By marriage, when, where, and how we met, we wooed, we made exchange of vow, I'll tell thee as we pass. But this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis! What change is here? Hast thou so soon forsaken Rosaline? That young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Lo, here upon thy cheek a stain doth sit, of a tear not washed off yet. Oh, if ever thou wast thyself, and these woes thine, thou and these woes were all for Rosaline. Oh, and art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there is no strength in them.
I pray thee, chide not. She whom I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well thy love did read thy wrote and could not spell. But, come, young waverer, come go with me. In one respect I'll thy servant be. For this alliance may so happy prove to turn thy household's rancor to pure love.
Oh, what is hence? I stand not so in haste.
Wisely and slow. Stumble but run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with his man.
That same pale, hard-hearted wench, that Rosaline, torments him so that he shall sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman of Capulet, had sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge? Oh, my life.
Romeo will answer.
Ha! Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead. Stabbed through the white wench's black eye, shot through the ear with a love song, the very pen of his heart cleft with the blind bow boy's butt shaft. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than Prince of Cats, I can tell you. Oh, he is the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing prick song, keeps time, a distance of proportion. Rest me in his minimum rest. A one, a two, and a third in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk button. A duelist. A duelist.
Oh, here comes Romeo. Here
Yeah,
comes Romeo.
without his roe like a dried herring.
Pardon me, my future. My business is great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
You gave us a counterfeit fairly last night. Now, is this not better than groaning for love? Now, aren't thou sociable? Now, aren't thou Romeo? Now, aren't thou what thou art? By art as well as by nature. For this drilling love is like a great natural that runs lollying up and down to hide his bauble in a hole.
Oh, stop there, stop there.
Oh, here's Willie here.
Oh, a sail, a sail!
Two, a shirt and a smock.
Peter,
Helen?
my fan, Peter.
Good, Peter, to hide her face, for her fan's the fairer face.
God ye good morrow, gentlemen.
Oh, God, you good Ian, fair gentlewoman.
Is it good evening?
It is. says, for I can tell you, the bawdy hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon.
Out upon you, what a man are you?
One gentleman, the God made for himself to mar.
My troth, 'tis well said, for himself to mar, quoth he. Can any of you gentlemen tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I am the youngest of that name, for fault of a worse.
Well, if you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
You will indict him to some supper.
Oh, aboard, aboard, aboard! So, Romeo, will you come to your father's? Will to dinner? Thither?
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell. Lady. Lady.
Farewell! What saucy merchant was this that was so full of his ropery?
A gentleman that loves to hear himself speak, and will speak more in a minute than he'll stand to in a month.
Scurvy knave! I pray you so a word. And as I told you, my young lady bade me inquire you out. Now what she bade me say I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell ye, if ye should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say, for the gentlewoman is young, and therefore if you should deal double with her, well, it were a very ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman, very weak dealing.
Bid her goodbye, so means to come to shrift this afternoon, and there she shall, at Friar Lawrence's cell, be shrived and married. I care for thy pains.
Oh, truly, sir, not a penny.
And go to
This afternoon, sir, you shall be there.
And stay, good nurse. Behind the abbey wall, my man will be with thee within an hour, and bring thee cords made thy tackled stair, which be my high-top galley, must be my secret convoy in the night. Farewell, be trusty, off with thy pains. Farewell, commit thee to thy mistress.
I have asked times.
The clock struck 9 when I could send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. But old folks, many fain as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh God, she comes.
Oh, I am aweary. God, give me leave a while. Oh, fie, what a jaunt am I am, and how do my bones ache?
I would thou hast my bones and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee, speak, good nurse, speak.
Fie you, what haste? Can ye not stay a while? Do you not see I am out to press?
Why art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse that thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a courteous and a kind, and an handsome, and I warrant a virtuous. Where's your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother?
This is the poultice for me, aching bones, will I henceforward do your messages yourself?
Here's such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays an husband to make you a wife. Hie you hence, I must another way to fetch a ladder by the which your love must climb, but birds there soon when it is dark. I am the drudge and toil of your delight, but you must bear the burden soon at night. Go out to dinner, hie you to the cell.
Hide to high fortune, honest nurse, farewell.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Do thou will close our hands in holy words, and love devouring death do we to dare. It is enough that I may call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder, which as they kiss consume. Therefore, love moderately. Long love doth so. Too swift arrives as early as too slow. Oh, here comes the lady.
Good evening to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
As much to him, else is his thanks too much.
Juliet, if thy joy be heaped like mine, thy skill more to blaze in it, and speeding with thy breath this neighborhood air, and that rich music's tongue create an imagined happiness that both receive by either in this dear encounter.
Come with me, and we shall make short work, for by your leaves you shall not stay alone till Holy Church incorporate two into one.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
You are as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
By my head, here comes the Capulet.
By my heel, I care not.
Gentlemen, good evening. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
Mercutio, thou consortest with Rome.
Consortest? What? Dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us? Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zounds consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place, or reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes are made to look, so let them gaze. I will budge for no man's pleasure.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the love that I bear thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I not, therefore I see thou knowest to me none.
Boy, thou shalt not excuse the injuries thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee more than thou canst devise, and so, good Capulet, which in name I tender as dearly as mine own, be satisfied.
Whoa. Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Oh, good king of cats. Nothing but one of your 9 lives.
I'm for it.
Gentlemen, Mercutio!
Come, sir.
Gentlemen, be done with weapons! Gentlemen, for shame! If the prince expressly have forbidden bandying in the streets, Gentlemen, Mercutio!
I am hurt. A plague on both your houses. I'm sped. And is he gone and had nothing?
What? Art thou hurt?
A scratch. Mary, 'tis enough. Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door. But 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. As for me, tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague on both your houses! They have made worms meat of me. I have it. It soundly too. Your houses!
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, I've got his mortal hurt on my behalf. My reputation stained by Tybalt's slander. Tybalt hath an hour been my kinsman. Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and in thy temper melted valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo, brave Mercutio's dead. That valiant spirit hath aspired the clouds, which too untimely did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate, and more days doth depend. This but begins the woe, others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive and triumph, and Mercutio slain away to heaven. Respected lenity and fire-eyed fury in my conduct now. Now! Tybalt! Take the villain back again that lates thou gave me, for Mercutio's soul is but little above our heads, waiting for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consortium here shalt with him, yet.
These shall determine that.
Romeo, away, be gone! The citizens are up and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed, the prince will do thee death if thou art taken. Hence, be gone, away!
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
Where are the beginners of this vile fray?
O noble prince, I can discover all, the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies the man slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, my brother's child, my dear kinsman, prince, as thou art true, for blood of ours, blood of Montagues. My cousin.
Lord, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo, who spoke him fair, but that he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold, friends, part! And swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down their fatal points, and twixt them rushes, underneath whose arm an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio. And then Tybalt fled, but by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge. And to it they go like lightning, for ere I could draw to part them, was stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He's a kinsman to the Montague. He speaks not true, affection makes him false. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio! You know the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes what the law should end. The life of
And
Tybalt.
for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, no tears, no prayers. Shall purchase out abuses, therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he's found, that hour shall be his last. Bear hence his body and attend our will. Mercy but murderers, pardoning those that kill.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Venus' lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaethon would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtain, love performing night, that runaway's eyes may wink and Romeo may leap to these arms, untalked of and unseen. Give me my Romeo, and when he shall die, take him and cut him out of little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. Oh, I have bought the mansion of love but not possessed it, and though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival, to an impatient child that hath new robes but may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news. Every tongue that speaks but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? The cords that Romeo bid thee fetch? Ay me, why dost thou wring thy hands?
undone, lady, we are undone. He's gone, he's killed, he's dead.
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, whoever would have thought it? Romeo.
What devil out there that dost torment me thus? This torture should be roared in dismal hell. Hath Romeo slain himself? Say thou but iron that bare vowel I shall poison more than death darting eye of cockatrice.
Oh, Tybalt, honest gentleman, that ever I should live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered and is Tybalt dead? My dear loved cousin and my dearer lord, then dreadful trumpets sound the general doom, for who is living if those two are gone?
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished.
Oh God. Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, alas the day it did.
Serpent heart, hid with a flowering face, beautiful tyrant famed angelical, just opposite to what thou justly seemed. A damned saint, an honorable villain, was ever book containing such vile matter so fairly bound? That deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men, all perjured or forsworn or not, all dissemblers. Where is mine end? Bring me some aqua vitae. These griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame come to Romeo.
Blissed be thy tongue for such a wish, for he was not born to shame. Upon his brow shame is ashamed to sit.
Wilt thou speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Oh, my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband? Back, foolish tears, back to your native spring. Your tributary drops belong to woe, which you mistaking offer up to joy. My husband lives that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead that would have slain my husband. Oh, this is comfort, wherefore weep I then. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. Banished. That one word banished hath slain 10,000 Tybalts. Tybalt's death was woe enough if it had ended there, but with a rearward following Tybalt's death, Romeo was banished. To speak that word, his father, mother, Tybalt, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead, Romeo is banished. There is no end, no limit, measure bound in that word's death, no words can that woe sound.
Go into your chamber, I'll find Romeo, I'll to him, he is hid in Lauren's cell.
Oh, find him, give this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Romeo! Romeo, come forth! Come forth, thou frail from man. Affliction is enamored of thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news? What is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment has vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment!
Banishment! Be merciful, say death! For exile have much more terror in his look, far more than banishment. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is wide and broad.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture,
sin, a mood unthankfulness. Thy fault our law calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, hath turned aside the law, and turned the black death, word death, to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives, and every dog and cat, every little mouse, every unworthy thing may live here in heaven and look upon her. But Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies might do this, but from this I must fly. It says thou yet that exile is not death.
Arise, one knocks. Good Romeo, hide thyself. Who knocks so hard? Whence come you? What's your will?
I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome.
Oh, holy friar, oh, tell me, holy friar, where is my lady's lord? Where is Romeo?
There on the ground, his own tears made drunk.
Piteous predicament, even so lies she, blubbering and weeping and blubbering. Stand up, stand if you be a man for Juliet's sake, for her sake, rise and stand.
Seest thou, Juliet? How is it for her? How doth she? What says my concealed lady to our cancelled love?
No, she says nothing, sir, but weeps and down she falls upon her bed, and then starts up, and Tybalt calls, and then our Romeo cries, and then down falls again.
As if that name shot from the deathly level of a gun did murder her, as that name's cursed hand did murder her kinsman. Tell me, friar, where in this vile anatomy doth thy name lodge? Tell me, that I may sack the hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand! Art thou a man? Thy form cries thou art. By my holy order, I thought thy disposition better tempered. What, rouse thee, man, thy Juliet is alive, whose for dear sake thou wast but lately dead. There thou art happy. Tybalt would slay thee, yet thou slewest Tybalt. There thou art happy too. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns to banishment. There thou art happy. A pack of blessings lights upon thy back. Happiness courts thee in her best array. But like a sullen and wretched wench, thou countest thy fortune and thy love. Go, get thee to thy love as was decreed. But look thou not stay till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, and break pardon of the prince, and bring me back with 20,000 times more joy than thou wentest forth in lamentation.
Oh, Lord, I could have stayed here overnight to hear good counsel. Oh, what learning is. I pray you, sir, I'll tell my lady that you will come. And yes, sir, a ring she bid me give you, good sir. I will make eggs, for it grows very late.
Oh, my comfort is revived by this.
Go hence. Good night. And here stands all your state. Sojourn in Mantua. I'll find out your man, and he shall signify from time to time every good hap to you that hap chances here. Give me your hand. Just farewell. Good.
But a joy past joy calls out to me. It were a grief so brief to part with thee. Farewell.
I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. She shall be ruled by all respects, by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. That's all. What day is this?
Monday.
Monday, haha. Well, Wednesday's too soon. Oh, Thursday, let it be. Thursday, I will tell her. She shall be married to this noble earl.
My lady, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
Farewell, my lord. Light the chamber afore me. Oh, it is so very late. That we may call it early by and by.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet new day. It was the nightingale, and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
Here is the lark, the herald of the morn. Its candle burnt out in jocund day stands tiptoe on misty mountain tops. must be gone and live or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight. I know it. I, the Samir that the sun exhales, to be to thee this night a torchbearer, and light thee on thy way to Mantua. Therefore stay yet. Thou needst not to be gone.
I may be taken. I'll say it's not the lark. I have more care to stay than will to go. I'll say yon gray is not the morn's eye. I am content so thou will have it so. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How's my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is. High hence be gone away. More light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and dark our woes. Farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Art thou gone so? Love, Lord, I husband, friend, I must hear from thee every day in the hour, for in a minute there are many days. By this count I shall be much in years, ere I again behold my Romeo.
Farewell.
Thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not, and all our woes shall serve as sweet discourse in our time to come.
Oh God, I have an ill-divining soul. Methinks I see thee, now thou art below as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou lookest pale.
Adieu, adieu.
Oh, daughter, are you well? Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death. What, will you wash him from his grave with tears?
Yet let me weep for such a feeling lost.
Well, we'll have vengeance for it. Fear thou not, and weep no more. I will send to one in Mantua, where that same banished renegade doth live, shall give him such an unaccustomed dram that he shall keep Tybalt company, and thou shalt be satisfied.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo, till I behold him dead. Is my poor heart for a kinsman vexed? How my heart abhors to hear him named and cannot come to him, to wreck the love I bore my cousin upon his body that slaughtered him.
But now I tell thee of joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time.
Well, well, your mother has been very busy. Marry, my child, early, this Thursday morn. The gallant, young, noble gentleman, the County Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Not by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I must marry. I will not marry yet, and when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. These are news indeed.
Is she not proud? Does she not count her blessed? As unworthy as she is, that we have wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom?
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have.
Oh, how now, chop logic, what is this? Think me no thinkings, nor bless me no bless, nor proud me no proud. But Fennel, your fine joins against Thursday next, to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out, you green sickness carrion! Out, you baggage, you tallow face!
Good mother, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage! Disobedient wretch! I'll tell thee what, get thee to church, oh Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Do not answer me, do not reply to me, speak not to me, my fingers itch. We scarce thought us blessed that God had lent us but this child, this only child, but now I see this one is one too much, and that we have a curse in having her.
Oh, God be with her! You ought to blame
Oh,
your lady to rate her
Lady
so!
wisdom, hold your tongue.
May not one speak!
Peace, you mumbling fool! God's bread, it makes me mad! Day, night, hour, time, work, play. Alone in company still, my care hath been to have her matched. And having now provided provided a gentleman of noble parentage, and then to have a wretched whining fool to answer, I'll not wed, I cannot love, I pray thee, I'm too young, pardon me. Thursday is near, lay hand on heart and buys. And you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul, I'll never acknowledge thee, nor what is mine will do you no good. Just do it. Bethink you. I'll not be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? Oh God, O nurse, how shall this be prevented? My husband is on earth, my faith in heaven. How shall that faith return again to earth unless that husband sendeth me from heaven by leaving earth? Comfort me, counsel me. What sayest thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished. In all the world to nothing, he dares now come back again to challenge you, lest it be by stealth. I think it best you marry with the Count. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman, and Romeo's a dish-clout you in. Be shrew, my soul, I think you are happy in this second marriage, for it excels your first. Or if it do not, your first is dead, or 'twere as good as he were, is living here, and you no use of him.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul will be sure of them both.
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my mother to lower itself, to make confession and to be absolved.
Marry I will, and it is wisely done.
Oh, ancient damnation! Most wicked fiend! Is it more sin to wish me thus forsworn, or to dispraise my lord with that same tongue which she hath praised him with above compare so many thousand times? Good counselor, thou in my bosom henceforth shall be twain. I'll to the friar to know his remedy.
On Thursday, sir? The time is very short.
Now, sir, her mother counts it dangerous that she doth give her sorrow so much sway, and in her wisdom hastes our marriage to stop the inundation of her tears.
What I do not like should be slow. Look, sir, here comes the lady towards my cell.
Well met, my lady, and my wife. Come you to make confession to this topic.
To answer that I should confess to you.
Do not deny to him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him. Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now, or shall I come to your evening mass?
My leisure serves me, my pensive daughter now. Lord, oh, we must entreat the time alone.
God shield I should disturb devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early I will rouse ye. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Oh, shut the door, and when thou hast done so, come weep with me. Past hope, past cure, past help.
No, Julian, I know thy grief.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I mayst prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do but call my resolution wise, and with this knife I'll help it presently.
Hold, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope which craves as desperate an execution as that is desperate which we would prevent. But if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Bid me leave, rather than marry Paris from off the battlements of yonder tower, and I will do it without fear or doubt, to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Hold, go home, be merry, give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Take thou this phial, being then in bed, and this distilled liquor drink thou off. No breath, no warmth shall testify thou livest. Then, as in the manner of our country is, in thy best robes uncovered on the bier, thou shalt be borne to that same ancient vault where all the kindred of the Capulets lie. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, Romeo shall by my letters know our drift. Shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua, and this shall free thee from this present shame, if no inconstant toy or womanish fear abate thy valor in the acting it.
Oh, give me. Oh, tell me not of fear.
Hold then, get you gone. Be strong and prosperous in your resolve. Send a friar with speed to Mantua with my letters to thy lord.
Love, give me strength, and strength shall help afford. Farewell, dear father.
What, has my daughter gone to Friar Lawrence?
Aye, forsooth.
Well, he may do some good on her. Peevish, self-willed harlotry it is.
Say where she comes from Shrewsbury, merry look.
Why, how now, my headstrong? Where have you been gadding?
For I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition. To you and your behest I am enjoined by Holy Lawrence to fall prostrate here, and beg your pardon. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforward I am ever ruled by you.
Send for the county, go tell him of this. I will have this knot knit up tomorrow morning. I know my heart is wondrous light, since this same wayward girl has been so reclaimed.
Nurse, will you go with me into my closet to help me sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow?
Miss Nurse, go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
Gentle nurse, I pray thee, leave me to myself tonight, for I have need of many orisons to move the heavens to smile upon my state, which, while thou knowest, is cross and full of sin. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. Come, vile. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? What if it be a poison, that the friar suddenly hath ministered to have me dead, lest in this marriage he should be dishonored because he married me before to Romeo? How if, when I am laid into the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? Now there's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled into the vault, to whose foul mouth no helsome air breathes in, and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Oh, look. Methinks I see my cousin's ghost, seeking out Romeo that did spit his body upon a rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay! Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee.
Mistress, what mistress? Juliet! Fast asleep, I warrant her she. What lamb? What lady? Fie, you slug bed. What love I say, madam, sweetheart, my bride. What? Not a word? You take your pennyworths now. Sleep for a week. For the next night, I warrant the county Paris has set up his rest, that ye shall rest but little. God forgive me. What? Dressed in your clothes and down again. I must needs wake you. Lady. Help! Help! Alas, my lady's dead!
What noise is this? What
Oh,
is the matter?
lamentable death!
Oh,
for shame. Confusion's cure lies not in these confusions. Heaven and yourself hath pardoned this maid. Now heaven hath all. And all the better for it is the maid. Nurse, go you in, and madam go with her. And go, Sir Paris, everyone prepare to follow this fair course unto her grave. Heavens do lower upon you for some ill. Move them no more by crossing their high will.
All this day an unaccustomed spirit lifts me above the ground with cheerful thought. I dreamt my lady found me dead. A strange dream to give a dead man leave to think, and breathed of her kisses such life that I was revived as an emperor. News from Verna. How now, Benvolio? So many letters from the friar. How fares my Juliet? Oh, is my father well? How fares my wife? This I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she be well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capulet's monument, and her immortal part with angels lives.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars! Hire post horses, I will hence tonight. Has so many letters from the friar?
No, my good
No
cousin.
matter, get thee gone. Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means. Oh, mischief. Thou art swift to tempt the mind of a desperate man. I do seem to remember an apothecary, a caitiff wench, meager where his looks, this should be his house. Would ho, apothecary! Who calls so loud? Come hither, man. I see that thou art poor. Hold. 40 ducats. I require a dram of poison such soon speeding gear that disperses through all the veins that the life ray taker may fall dead.
Such mortal drugs I have, but menstruous law is death to any that utters them.
The world has no law to make thee rich. Be not poor, break it and take this.
My poverty, but not my will consents. With this, in any liquid thing you will, and drink it off, and if you had the strength of 20 men, it will dispatch you straight.
I pay thy poverty and not thy will. Here, thy gold. Worse poison to men's souls, doing more murders in this loathsome world. I sold thee poison, thou hast sold me none. Farewell, by food get thyself in thy flesh. Come cordial, not poison. To Juliet's grave, for there I must use thee. Benvolio, take this letter to my father. See that thou deliverest it early in the morning. My intents are savage, wild, and more inexorable than empty tigers of the roaring sea. Take this. Thou hast shown me friendship. Live and be prosperous.
Holy Franciscan Friar, Brother Hub.
Oh, Friar John, welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo? Or, if his mind be read, give me his letter.
Going to find a barefoot brother out, one of our order to associate me here in the city visiting the sick, and finding him, the searchers of our town, suspecting we were both in a house where the infectious pestilence did reign, sealed up the doors and would not let us forth, so that my speed to Mantua was there stayed.
Oh, who bear my letter to Romeo then?
I could not send it. Here it is again.
Oh, unhappy fortune! Why, my brotherhood, the letter's not nice, but full of charge of dear import, and the neglecting it may do much danger. Friar John, go to my cell, get me an iron crow, and bring it straight unto my cell.
Brother, I'll go and bring it thee.
Oh, now I must to the monument alone, but I will write again to Mantua, and keep her at my cell till Romeo come. For the big chorus closing the dead man's tomb!
Sweet flower, with flowers thy bridal bed I strew. Oh, woe. Thy canopy is dust and stones now, which with sweet water nightly I will dew. Wanting that, thy tears distilled by moans, the obsequies that I will for thee keep nightly shall be to strew thy grave and weep. This is that banished, haughty Montague that murdered my love's cousin. Stop! Vile Montague, condemned villain, obey and go with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed, and therefore
Oh,
be
what?
bitter. Good gentle youth, and not a desperate man of my hence.
Vile Montague!
I beseech thee, you put not another sin upon my head, but urging me to fury. Oh, we
I do defy thy conjurations and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy.
I am slain. If thou be merciful, open the tomb. Lay me with Juliet.
In faith, I will. Let me peruse this face. Mercutio's kinsman, noble county Paris, I will lie thee in a triumphant grave. My love, my wife, death that except the honey of thy breath have had no effect on thy beauty yet. Why, Juliet, art thou so fair? Am I to believe that death is amorous, and that the lean, abhorrent monster keeps thee in the night to be his paramour? In fear of this, I will lie with thee, and never from this palace of dim night depart again. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, the doors of breath, seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, unsavory guide. Here's to thy love. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick, and thus the kiss. I die.
Romeo! Romeo! Alack! Alack! What is this blood that stains this holy entrance to the sepulchre? Oh, Romeo! Oh, pale! Oh. Who else? What, Paris too? It's steeped in blood. Oh. Oh. What's up? The lady stirs.
Oh, comfortable fire. Where's my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where's my Romeo?
Oh, I hear some noise. Lady, come from this death contagion and unnatural sleep. My bosom lies here dead. Paris too, come, come. I'll dispose of thee among a sisterhood of holy nuns. Stay not to question, for the watch is coming. Come, go to Juliet. I can no longer stay.
Go get thee hence, for I will not away. What's here? A cup enclosed in my true love's hand. Poison I see hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl, drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang on them to make die with the restorative. Thy lips are warm. Yea, noise. Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger. This is thy sheath. Spare us and let me die.
Misadventures so early up that calls our persons from our morning's rest. What fear is in this that startles in our ears?
What so they shriek so abroad? Some people cry Romeo, some Juliet, and some Paris, and all run in open outcry toward our monument.
Sovereign, here lies the county Paris slain, and Romeo dead, and Juliet dead before, but warm and new killed. Here's Friar and Romeo's cousin.
Oh heavens! Nurse, look how my daughter bleeds!
Come, Montague. Thou art early up to see thy son and heir now early down.
Thou untaught! What manners can be in this, to press before thy mother to a grave?
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while, till we can clear up these ambiguities. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
And here I stand, both to impeach and purge myself condemned and myself excused.
Then say at once what thou dost know of this.
I'll be brief. Romeo, their dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, their dead, was Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday. Whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city, for whom, and not for Tybalt, Juliet pined. And you, to remove that siege of grief from her betrothed and would have married her perforce to the county Paris. Then comes she to me, and wild-eyed bid me to devise some means to rid her of this second marriage. And gave I her, so tutored by my art, a sleeping potion, which so took effect as I intended, for it brought on her the form of death. Meantime I writ to Romeo that he should hither come as this dire night to help to take her from her borrowed grave, being the time the potion's force should cease. But he which bore my letter was stayed by accident. And yesterday I returned my letter back. When I came some minute ere the time of her awaking, here untimely lay the noble Paris and true Romeo dead. Julia wakes and, as it seems, did some violence on herself. All this I know. And to the marriage, the verse is written.
We have still known thee for a holy man. Where's Benvolio? What can he say in this?
This letter he early bid me give his father.
I will look on it. This letter doth make good of the friar's words. Where be these enemies? Capulet! Montague! See what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords too, have lost a brace of kinsmen, all are punished.
Sister, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure. No more can I demand.
But I can do thee more, for I will raise a statue of her in pure gold.
And so Romeo shall be, lie by his lady's lie, pour sacrifices to our enmity.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Goyans, to have more talk of these sad things, some shall be pardoned, and others punished. For never was a story more of woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.